Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 26th of June for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to give you an overview of what we can all collectively expect this week, but please stay with me. I will explore your zodiac sign in much greater detail thereafter. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. I'd be honoured if you'd subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. If you have any thoughts or comments you'd like to share, please do so. I do try to interact with each one. This is very much a community. If you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for joining me once more. Remember, if you'd like to get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link beneath this video. Now, as this week begins, the energy of the Sun being in the sign of Cancer, which began last week, is gaining momentum. Also on Tuesday, Mercury, the planet of talk and thought, moves into Cancer too, which is going to aid this process. But there is a quarter moon on Monday in the sign of Libra, and if we are unsure about a home, property or emotional issue, we could find ourselves seesawing a little bit in our thinking through this week. However, the Sun is forging a really splendid angle to Jupiter, a sextile of 60 degrees. This is one of the most fortunate in astrology, but it also forges a very stable link to Saturn in the water sign of Pisces. So I feel that if we are wanting to do things around our home, family, or creating greater serenity, or finding places or situations where we can create more peace, this is a fine week to go for it. But also, as the week goes on, Venus is in a square with Uranus. So it could be a time in a romantic situation where it's a good moment to try to refresh things with a little bit of a new approach, particularly if things have become a little bit too samey. And later in the week, Venus gets very close to Mars. So there could be some surprise visitors, maybe some kind of a family gathering or celebration. But as the week draws to a close, the rather dreamy, mystical energies of Neptune goes into a retrograde, which will last through to the 6th of December. For your deep dive on your zodiac sign, please stay with me. Now, if you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and really dive into the benefits of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, I can provide for you your life roadmap report. This will give you huge insights into the patterns that are playing out in your life, but you can get a much more intimate awareness of what they are. Also, my special package, you can get your 12-month personal forecast. This will give you searing insights for the months ahead. If you don't know your time, my solar package works by not using an assumed ascendant and focuses on your Sun. Please see the link below so you can check out both of those options. So Pisces, your week commencing the 26th of June forecast is set to see Saturn and Neptune, your ruler, in your sign be particularly influential. Now, of course, Saturn is now in a retrograde and Neptune goes into one as the week draws to a close. Saturn has been limiting your vitality somewhat, and Neptune's been accentuating your imagination and perhaps giving you some, real wonderful connections or downloads, particularly if you are someone who's really into music, really into photography or film. You may have been quite inspired since 2012 with Neptune's help, but slowing down suggests that anything you're trying to start afresh or inject fresh energy into that was ongoing, it might just feel a little bit sluggish over the months to come. But this week in particular, Saturn actually forges a brilliant link to Jupiter and the Sun. Now, the Sun and Jupiter's link on its own is potentially very fortunate. Your ideas can really be stimulated by Jupiter and Uranus, and just the smile on your face, your personality power is really maximised with the move of, on Tuesday, Mercury to join the Sun in Cancer. This is going to help you to feel more playful, your sense of humour. You're going to feel more outgoing than you have for a few weeks. It is true that Uranus and Venus are a little bit in a tense angle. Perhaps with Venus joining Mars later this week, there may be some sacrifices that someone could ask you to make, but you are someone who has an innate appreciation of looking out for other people, and I think Mars actually is strengthening your physical vitality at the moment. So the fact that Uranus is buzzing up with Venus, I just think there could be some requests someone has that could, change your plans or change your routine or the routines you would normally have, which could be a little bit irritating. But by the end of the week, as Neptune slows down, goes into the retrograde through to the 6th of December, the big picture suggests that longer term plans that you've been developing, especially since March, when Saturn moved into your sign, they may not gain the traction at the rate you want. So I think this week is a week to enjoy. Give yourself permission to enjoy interacting with people and being sociable, accepting invitations, and just being a bit more free-spirited.